tonight on Si's Eyes on the Skies.
We had clear skies today across most of the state. While I continue, I'll have more about that coming up later.
Plus, Sarah's in the studio for your national forecast. All that and more as this Tuesday, April 11th edition of Si's Eyes on the Skies starts now.
It's Monday night on ISU TV, broadcasting live from Ames, Iowa. This is Si's Eyes on the Skies. ISU TV's longest-running television program brings you the weather from around the country to the heart of Iowa. The ISU Meteorology Department team of forecasters keep you ahead of the storm. From Iowa's most trusted weather team, this is Si's Eyes on the Skies.
Welcome back to Si's Eyes. I'm now joined by Dylan. So Dylan, this weekend was, kind of a big weekend for weather. We were expecting, the possibilities of some severe weather. I know some people were planning to go chasing. What did you end up doing this weekend?
Ended up storm chasing up in Minnesota. I actually didn't quite see any nice storms up there. Nothing really got going out there, but still got some nice pictures out there. But we really aren't looking at storms here outside right now. Looking across the state right now, we've got temperatures in the 50s and 60s here across the state. We got a little bit of cloud cover up here in northern Iowa. Looking ahead here at what we have ahead for tomorrow, we have partly cloudy skies throughout the morning with 44 degrees here when you're going to class, 63 here at noon, and we're going to have some clouds moving in here in the afternoon. Might expect some storms later and showers later in the night. We're looking nice during the day tomorrow with some warm temperatures here, but we have some rain chances here the rest of the week. I'll have more about that coming up later.
And now it's time for tonight's weather story. On this day in 1965, the infamous Palm Sunday tornado outbreak began when several tornadoes struck eastern Iowa. The first and strongest of these tornadoes touched down just before 1 p.m. near Tipton and produced F4 damage on an eastward track, killing one and injuring at least 3 others before lifting over Clinton County. Another tornado was spotted north of Waukon, and several other storms in eastern Iowa produced strong winds, hail, and funnel clouds. Now we turn to Sara. Sara, is there anything going on around the country?
Yes, tons going around the nation as warm weather is starting to cover most of the country. I'll have more for you next.
Welcome back. Now we are joined by Sara with a look at what is happening around the nation.
Thanks, Lindsay. And yeah, taking a look around the nation today, we're seeing warm temperatures throughout. Here in the Midwest, we were at around 62 in St. Louis and 52 in Chicago. Now taking a closer look at the Northeast, today in New York, we were seeing 70 degrees, which is quite warm for that time of the year. Consider about the same temperature here in Boston at 73, considerably warmer in Syracuse at 60 degrees with mostly cloudy skies throughout. Now moving into the southeast, we see Raleigh, North Carolina at 78 degrees, Atlanta at 78 degrees as well, and much warmer down here in Orlando at 76 and Miami at 77. Sunny in Orlando, but partly cloudy throughout the rest of that area. Taking a look at the southwest, we're seeing warm, dry temperatures, which again is typical for them at this time of the year. 71 here in Albuquerque, 87 down in Phoenix with mostly cloudy skies. So again, without the sun out, it won't be too warm for them, but again, super hot and dry there. 68 in Denver and slightly cooler in Salt Lake City at 56 degrees. Now in the northwest, this is where we're starting to see the cooler temperatures. We have 56 in Seattle, 54 in Salem, and 51 in Boise, with again, mostly cloudy skies and possible some rain throughout the day, which I'll talk about later on. Now in the Midwest, we were mostly sunny today. We definitely saw the sun, which is something we haven't been seeing lately, at 62 degrees here, 64 in Kansas City, 70 down in Hayes, and 70 in North Platte. Again, sunny skies here, not very much cloud cover or rain at all. Taking a look at rain that we're seeing around the nation, we're seeing about 2 storm systems move through, as this one starts in the Midwest and moves out into the Northeast, and this one out here in the western area. Again, nothing too major, just some scattered showers throughout. Another thing to note is that most of the nation was covered by clouds today. As you can see, the Midwest was really the only area that was seeing the sun today, as you probably noticed. Moving on, taking a closer look at this, again, possible some lightning and some thunder down in Texas and the Louisiana area, but again, just some scattered showers out in the northeast. Some watches and warnings to take note of is that we do have some minor flood watches in the Illinois area and in the Michigan area, as well as in Maine. Nothing too major, as you saw before, just some rain throughout and a possible flood watch. Taking a look at what we'll be seeing throughout the week and into tomorrow, we're going to see this rain stay here. Again, it'll dissipate throughout the day tomorrow, but cloud cover will still be covering most of the nation, especially out here. And in the Midwest, again, we'll be seeing some of the sun as usual. But again, nothing too major, just some scattered showers throughout. As we move into Wednesday, again, some more scattered showers throughout here. We possibly will be seeing a thunderstorm or two or a rain shower in Iowa. Taking a look at what we'll be seeing tomorrow, temperature-wise, very similar to what we've been seeing today. Sunny mainly in the Midwest with 63 in Chicago, 78 in St. Louis, and again, warm down here in Atlanta and Miami at 78, 79, and 80. Out in the west, we'll be seeing slightly cooler temperatures as we saw today, as well as 59 in San Francisco and 54 in Seattle. Now back to you. Oh wait, sorry, okay. Our city for the week is Miami, Florida. As I mentioned before, is seeing very warm temperatures. Mostly sunny skies there with a possibility of a rain shower in Wednesday and Thursday, and possible on Friday and Saturday as well. But again, mainly sunny skies and high temperatures in the 80s.
Thanks, Sarah. Now let's take a look at tonight's trivia question. What is the actual shape of a raindrop? Is it A, a teardrop, B, an inverted teardrop, C, a sphere, or D, hamburger? So I don't know, Sarah, what kind of feeling do you get about this question?
I mean, I feel like a teardrop or inverted teardrop is the obvious choice. Like when you're drawing raindrops, especially like as a kid, like you technically draw like a teardrop, but I'm not sure if that's the obvious or exact right answer.
Mm-hmm. That's probably the popular consensus, but
Probably.
we'll have to see what the actual answer is coming up. Now let's take a look at the week ahead.
Looking here across the state, we had some nice temperatures out here today. I'll have more about that coming up later. Johnson back here with your Iowa forecast. Right now in Ames, we have 60 degrees and sunshine out there right now. Nice thing about today, we didn't have to deal with those winds out there today. The temperatures across Iowa right now are also looking pretty nice. We got sunshine across pretty much all the state out here. We got 61 down here in Council Bluffs, 62 in Des Moines, and 58 down in Ottumwa. Current temperatures here across the region, pretty much like Iowa. You got sun all across the region here. You got 52 up in Minneapolis, pretty nice for this time of year up there. 61 out here in Pierre, 68 down here in North Platte, and 70 down in Hayes. Looking here at our clouds and radar across the nation, we're watching this rain out here out in the western United States. Eventually tomorrow evening, this rain is going to move its way into Iowa along with these clouds. That's why we're going to be seeing these clouds move in later in the day. Looking here at FUTURECAST, we have some sunshine. That's going to be clear skies all night tonight. Jumping ahead here to tomorrow, still more clear skies here in the morning. But coming into the afternoon and late morning, we have these clouds starting to take over that are associated with this rain, and that's going to move in across the state into tomorrow evening. About midnight tomorrow night, that rain is pretty much going to try to move its way out of the state, and by Thursday morning, it's all the way into western Illinois. The rainfall totals we're expecting out of us, it's not very much really, about a quarter of an inch here across the state. You see about 1,200ths up here in Sioux City, 800ths down here in Council Bluffs, about a quarter of an inch here in Des Moines and Ames. Still about the same up here in Fort Dodge and Mason City. Our lows tonight, they're looking pretty comfortable there outside. We got 42 over here in Sioux City, 44 down in Council Bluffs, 41 in Des Moines, and 42 down here in Ottumwa. Our highs for tomorrow, we're still looking in the 60s around the state. We got 64 up here in Sioux City, 64 in Mason City. Down here in southwestern Iowa, we're even looking at some 70s with 71 in Des Moines and 71 in Ottumwa. Our forecast for tonight, we're looking at calm winds out there. It's going to be a little chilly, not too bad, at 40 degrees here in Ames. Tomorrow we've got a high of 69. We're going to see that sun early, but those clouds are going to move in later associated with that rain. Our 7-day forecast, we're looking pretty nice here, but we have those rain chances coming in. However, those rain chances go away on that Easter Sunday, so get out there and enjoy it with your family.
Thanks, Dylan. Now let's take another look at tonight's trivia question. What is the actual shape of a raindrop? Is it A, teardrop, B, inverted teardrop, C, sphere, or D, hamburger? I don't know, Dylan. Sara was thinking teardrop or inverted teardrop. What do your instincts say?
Oh, I think it might be B.
You think you're thinking the inverted teardrop?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get a feel on how our Twitter followers think the actual shape of a teardrop compares. Our Twitter followers say hamburger at 52%. That's quite a lot. Does this have you guys, maybe thinking twice about this?
Yeah, definitely. It might be hamburger. Yeah, I mean, that's a substantial
Let's
number.
take a look. And what do you know? It is hamburger. We have some smart followers out there. Did that surprise either of you?
Yeah, I thought maybe that'd be it. It's kind of a trick question, I think.
Yeah,
But
I agree with that. I think teardrop was slightly too obvious, so yeah.
All right, that concludes our show tonight. Please be sure to follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook. You can find every show online at YouTube under our Size Eyes channel. See you on Thursday for Zane's 22nd birthday, and thank you for joining us.